This week for my service project, I went down to 421 Park Avenue, which is the in-community lunch. This is the second week I've done it. I really enjoyed it last week because it gave me a chance to get involved in a community apart from my own, because I lived in West Omaha and 421 is more East Omaha, downtown area, which is completely different. This time I was a server and I passed out oranges in the kitchen. After I was finished with that, they gave me a plate and I went and I sat down with a really, really great guy. And I really beat myself up because I can't remember his name. But we had a talk about ignorance of people from Omaha and the way that they're rude. And in many ways, the way I see it, I agree with him. But he's seen the ignorance and rudeness of people on a different scale and a different way than I have. And it's just sort of eye-opening to know that ignorance is still everywhere. And, there's no escaping it. Especially because, just because you live here or there, just because you're higher in a social class or you're lower, there's no escaping it. Ignorance is everywhere. And one stereotype about Catholicism, because since I'm a Christian, I will just go with that, is that, all Catholics have money. And that's not true. And it bugs me because my family doesn't have a lot of money. And when people say that, it's like, just because people belong to a faith that does, is somewhat a wealthy faith, doesn't mean everybody. And in some cases, with a parish being a member, they do expect you to donate a lot. And if you don't, you do get shunned somewhat upon by the church. And I've been in that position, and I know what that's like. And, it happens, and you just can't let it get to you. And one thing that Amina said was that when she came to America, her aunt, I believe, helped her instill the want to pursue the American dream. And that really intrigued me, because what American children are taught for their American dream is completely different from what maybe another person is. So I just, I immediately thought that since she had nothing when she came to the United States, that maybe she was in the position that some of the people are down at the luncheon that I helped at. And I just wanted to know what her views of the American dream were, because from what I was taught as a kid, they differ from that definition, because, it's what I was taught was the pursuit of money, wealth, high social class, but to me it's happiness. Happiness is my American dream, and I just, that just really intrigued me, and I want to know what she feels the American dream is for her.